Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Diya Pushkarna, and I am very pleased to welcome you all on the webinar of topic Thermal Imaging Camera and its application. First of all, let us start with the brief introduction of our company. Our parent company is Pyrotech, which is formed in 1976. It is divided into three parts. First is panel division, the second one is thermal and cable division, and the third one is electronic division. We as a part of thermal and cable division are further divided into many sub-companies. The main company is Tamsin, which is in the field of cable and thermal solutions. The next one is Marathon Heaters, which is in the heating elements manufacturer. AST, which is known as Accurate Sensing Technologies in the field of infrared non-contact pyrometers. Equipped as Accurate Optoelectronics. We are in the field of thermal imaging cameras. These are the further extensions of our company. Tamson's GmbH in Germany, PT Tamson's Asia Jaya in Indonesia, and Tamson's Poland. Moving further, this is our Pyrotech business areas of 2024. With Pyrotech panel division has 29% of share, Tamson's with 57, and PPL lighting with 14%. This is the Tamson's business area of year 2024 with temperature sensors with 48% of share revenues, cable division with 34%, and heating solutions with 18%. This is the vision of our company. We are one of the world's largest manufacturers in thermal and cable divisions, and we also want to lead the thermal and cable industry with passion, innovation, excellence, and reliability. This is a brief introduction of our company. We have more than 800 employees with sales in over 75 countries around the globe, with 5 global locations and 12 patents awarded, with 55 million US dollar sales and over 6,500 customers. We have more than 40 years experience. These are the revenues generated by market area by Tamson. In India, we have 61%. In Asia Pacific region, 13%. In Africa region, it is 5%. In Europe, 15%. In North America and South America, 4% and 2% respectively. These are our plants in India. With first one is temperature sensors, second heaters and pyrometers, third is thermowiles and furnaces, fourth for cable and MI cable, and the fifth one is PVC cable division. These are our plants outside India with Germany, Indonesia, and UAE. Germany established in 2012, Indonesia in 2017, and UAE just now 2023. These are some of the certificates of our company: ATAX, ISO, NABL, ISI, etc. These are some of our key customers such as Tata Steel, NTPC, ONGC, Thermax, Tata Steel. We have a vast business area in oil and gas and etc. Moving further, we will just discuss about the product ranges of our company. The temperature sensors. These are the non-contact temperature sensors such as thermocouple, resistant temperature detector RTDs, thermowell and accessories, gauges, infrared pyrometers, thermal imager, temperature calibrators, and furnace cameras. The next one is thermocouple and nickel conductor, fiber temperature sensors, wireless temperature sensors, thermal profiling system and data loggers, heat flux sensors, non-invasive temperature sensors, and other instruments also. Moving further, these are our cables. We have thermocouple and RTD cables, high temperature cables, special types cables, MI cable, mineral insulated metal sheathed cable, instrumentation signal cables, LV control and power cable up to 1.1 kilovolts, lead wires and hookup wires. Moving further to our heating solutions. We have many types of heating solutions such as cartridge heaters, band heaters, flexible heaters, tubular heaters, and heater alloys, heating cables and mats, etc. These are service is provided by us, which is temperature calibration. We have our labs in Udaipur, Baroda, Bangalore, and Jakarta, Indonesia. We have comparison calibration ranges of minus 196 to 1700 degrees Celsius for contact sensors and minus 50 to 3000 degrees Celsius for non-contact sensors. Moving further to our today's topic, thermal imaging camera. First of all, we will just discuss about the basics of thermography, what thermography means. Infrared waves, which are infrared light, are a part of electromagnetic spectrum. The infrared waves are not visible to human eye, but it also emits heat and can detect as a heat. All objects emit infrared radiation, and this is the basic terminology which is used for the detection in thermal camera. As you can see in the picture, there are three types of waves: UV, infrared, and microwaves. We will discuss about the infrared waves, which is further divided into four types: NIR, near infrared; SWIR, short wave infrared; MWIR, medium wave infrared; and LWIR, which is long wave infrared. The thermal imaging camera works on the LWIR range, which is 8 microns to 14 microns. This is a thermal image. The thermal imaging gives a clear view of coldness and hotness of any object. We cannot identify the heat map of any object by the use of visual camera. For that, we need thermal evaluation of the product or surface. The thermal imaging works in day and night both the time. How does thermal camera work? All objects emit infrared energy, which is known as heat signature. An infrared camera detects that heat signature of the infrared energy and then transfer that data to an electronic image or video that can further be used as a real-time display of the surface temperature of that object. Predictive maintenance, as it is always said that precaution is always better than cure. That is why predictive maintenance is the most common technique used to detect various signs, anomalies, and equipment performance issues. According to the current situation, many companies are using predictive maintenance so that they do not face any issues and plan unnecessary course of action. Moving further to our product ranges of thermal imaging camera. First of all, I will just explain what we do. We have a microbolometer sensor, and once the IR radiation falls on the microbolometer sensor, the sensor will capture the infrared signal, and then after amplifying and signal processing, there will be a real-time display of the thermal image. Actiopt has the edge in developing products in many fields such as defense, medical sector, etc. These are our thermal camera, ThermCam series with ThermCam 80. This is our lowest resolution camera, which can be a best modern day alternative for spot temperature measurement. It can provide each pixel temperature with an optical resolution of 80 by 80 pixels and temperature range of minus 20 degrees Celsius to 120 degrees Celsius and 100 degrees Celsius to 1000 degrees Celsius. This is a standard range which is switchable by software, and other ranges are also available as per customer requirement and application. It has a basic feature of direct analog and digital output with one analog 4 to 20 milliampere and one TTL output. Moving further, this is our ThermCam 160, which has same features as ThermCam 80, only the resolution is higher. It is a medium resolution camera from our side, which is 160 by 120 pixels with a wide temperature measurement range. It has also the same feature of one analog and one TTL output. This is our ThermCam 384, which is the best balance between image clarity and data transfer rate. Because it has the best resolution of 384 by 288 pixels and the temperature range is same but can be differ according to your application. This is our highest resolution camera, Thermcam 640. This is the 640 by 480 resolution camera, and also the same temperature ranges can differ according to application. This is Thermcam HD. HD refers to high temperature camera. As you can see, the temperature range of this camera is 700 degrees Celsius to 1800 degrees Celsius. And this works on the wavelength of 0.85 to 1.1, which is a SWIR range. This is the basic layout of our system configuration. You can see our thermal camera works on Ethernet cable. The Ethernet cable will be then supported by network switches, which can be then connected to our I/O module, which can be used for digital and analog outputs such as PLC, SCADA, alarm alerts, and digital indicators. Along with, we will provide ECOPS InfraView software, which is the dedicated software for industrial thermal camera users. This is the autonomous mode in Thermcam 80 and Thermcam 160. As I have already told you before that we have a direct feature of one analog and one digital output. You just have to configure the camera to the PC by only one time, and then it can directly provide us with the digital and analog output. Along with the cameras, we have multiple lens options also. As you can see, we have already described some of the lenses such as 3.6, 8.5, 13, 15, 19, etc. According to the object size and the distance between camera and the object, we will suggest you the best lens which can cover the whole area and will provide you with the minimum spot size. Let us move towards our industrial solutions, where we can serve our thermal products. And this is SparkView system, which is dedicated to substation hotspot monitoring system. In substation, there are many several electrical equipment such as current transformers, power transformers, etc., which can generate hotspot due to high voltage current. Uh, this can cause the breakdown of entire substation. By using our SparkView system, we can get early alerts of the hotspot generated and can prevent the blackout or power cut of conditions. These are the components of our SparkView system, with one pan and tilt system and thermal imaging camera with plus one visual camera. Thermal imaging camera can be of 384 by 288 pixels or 640 by 480 pixels. Along with this, we will also provide you with SparkView software, which is the feature of real-time display with one thermal and one visual image, along with the reporting software which has dashboards and thermography analytics for future analytics of temperature data. Moving further, these are the features of SparkView system. We have 128 presets with up to 50 ROIs per stop. We also have the analysis, reporting, and data archiving for multiple systems. One SparkView system can connect up to 8 SparkView. This means the software will accommodate 8 visual plus 8 thermal cameras. ROI computation is also available. We have software-based audio-visual alarms. Along with, we also have the facility of SMS email alerts. We have Excel export option. This is the typical layout for SparkView system. The SparkView will be installed at a 2 to 3 meter height from the monitoring component to have a clear line of sight. As you can see in the image, the hotspot is detected with minimum object size of 12.25 mm at 18 meters distance with 25 mm length. This is a 384 resolution camera. I will just show you a video of how the presets and other things work in SparkView software. Due to some technical errors, the video is not able to play. I will just move further. This is our flare view system with flare stack monitoring system. Flare stack monitoring system is a 24/7 surveillance capable system which is basically installed in oil and gas, petrochemical and steel industries. As you can see in the side layout, the camera is always pointed towards the chimney burner that continuously monitor the combustion of toxic gases. In flare view, there are burners and with the pilot flame. So monitoring of main flame as well as the pilot flame is very important for the ensure proper combustion of oils and gases. This will also provide us with the alerts accordingly. These are the components of flare view system with thermal imaging camera, flare view enclosure and our software. This is the video of our camera pointing towards the flare view. As I will say you that this is a daytime video and you can see that there is a clear image of the flare. We have also drawn different ROIs to measure the correct accurate temperature of the burner as well as the flames. The three ROIs, the below is for the burner. Next application is refractory healthiness monitoring system. The first one is ladle surface temperature monitoring. Ladles are the large vessels which are used to transport molten metal from one section of the industry to another section for further processes. When hot metal hits the surface of the refractory, there are many chances of damage due to sudden change in the temperature. The continuous processes degrades the refractory lining and outer material, which has the greater chances of accidents. By using our thermal camera, hotspots can be detected on the surface of ladle and precautions can be taken at early stages only. This is the typical layout of our system. We have, as you can see, we have installed 4 cameras, camera 1, camera 2, camera 3 and camera 4 at the 4 directions of the ladles to cover the complete surface area, and also camera 5 at the bottom to measure the bottom surface of the ladle. The camera will be then connected with JB and with fiber optic cables. Then it is connected to control room rack in the control room where all display and PC with infraview software is already present. This is a screenshot of our software with ladle surface monitoring. As you can see, the R1, which is the ROI drawn, has an average, maximum and minimum temperature display with an average temperature of 228.7 degrees Celsius, maximum 607.9 and minimum as 100 degrees Celsius. This is the surface temperature of the ladle during the operation. The next one in the refractory healthiness is coke oven door surface temperature monitoring. Coke oven door is a type of door which is used to seal the coke oven chamber to maintain the control environment throughout the carbonization process. The refractory lining of coke oven start degrading due to high temperature impact, which may lead to complete depletion and also have greater chances of accident. Thermal monitoring of coke oven door is a critical practice which is particularly aimed at maintaining efficiency and ensuring the safety of the plant. The next one is GRI or pellet kiln surface temperature monitoring. As you all know, industrial kilns are very large refractory line rotating drums which are commonly used in cement industries. The refractory lining of industrial kiln is the most important component to withstand the high temperature as well as the corrosive nature which is inside the kiln. The most effective method to detect the surface temperature is using thermography. This thermal detail can be used to provide a scheme for relining, to increase the utilization of the refractories. The Tundish surface temperature monitoring, which is same as the refractory lining, it is a type of buffer refractory line vessel which is positioned in the midst of the ladle and concrete tube which is used to distribute the liquid into the molds while controlling the casting speed. This degrades the refractory linings and outer metal wall, which may lead to complete depletion and greater chances of accidents. By using thermal camera, we can detect hotspot, and early precautions can be taken so as to reduce the chances of mishappening. The other one is BF tour temperature monitoring, blast furnace tours. Tour is basically a nozzle type component through which the air is blown into the furnace. These are majorly installed at the blast furnaces, and thermal monitoring will help in early detection of problems such as sudden drops or spikes in temperature, and also helps in the efficiency of heating processes. This one is the layout of torpedo surface temperature monitoring. As you can see, we have installed the thermal measure on the both sides of the temperature to measure the surface temperature more accurately. Moving further, we have die temperature monitoring. The die temperature monitoring in die casting process, the molten metal is first forced into the mold cavity with very high pressure. Surface monitoring of dies during this process is very important to measure the uniform temperature after as well as before and after of each casting. Not only this, but thermal monitoring will also help in the increasing the die lifespan, reduce maintenance cost, and also stabilizes the production process. It will also save the time. Sinter bed discharge monitoring. When sinter is discharging from the sinter bed conveyor, it is very important to measure the layer thickness, as the temperature of the sinter will be more than the ambient temperature, and due to this temperature difference, thermal camera can easily provide a clear image and temperature reading of the sinter strand. With same as sinter exhauster fan temperature monitoring. Uh, Exhaust system is used to exit out the gases released by the sinter layers during the process. This exhauster system consists of an ID fan, propeller, and duct, which lead to a stack. The leaking out of oil during the process, as oil drips down in the oil sump, and sometimes it also starts leaking out. It can cause accidents like fire, as the ambient temperature is very high, ranges between 90 degree to 120 degree Celsius, and at the condition of 120 degrees Celsius, oil can easily catches fire and can cause blast situations. The other major application is mold moisture detection. During the molding of aluminum casting, there is the unwanted presence of moisture after the preheating process of the mold. Some water droplets can leave after the preheating process also. To manage these moisture control, it is very important to increase the quality of the casting. Aciops thermal camera can be the best solution to inspect the temperature of the mold after the preheating process, as it provides continuous monitoring and also the large panel area for temperature measurement. Not only industries, thermal camera can be a good option in the R&D side also, such as this PCB testing. Thermal monitoring of PCB testing during production is very crucial element to ensure the reliability and also the quality of the electronic devices. Thermal camera can be used to spot PCB faults, and it will easily detect the temperature difference across their field of view. Let us move towards the early fire detection application. Early fire detection in clinker, pellet, or coal conveyor. While carrying these material, there is a high chance of sudden combustion, as they are very overheated bearing or rollers. A conveyor belt fire spreads very quickly and can cause high damage to equipment. It is very necessary to monitor the conveyor belt in an efficient manner, such as to reduce the operational background. The early fire detection in coal yard. A fire accident in coal yard is a very serious condition, as the combustible nature of coal can cause a very vast fire accident. The major factors are self-ignition sources or hot weather conditions, poor storage conditions, etc. Using thermal cameras for early fire detection can be a very highly effective method as they have the ability to detect abnormal heat signatures. Once the heat is, as we can detect early fire, we can provide fire prevention efforts and overall safety and operational efficiency in industries. This is a typical layout for early fire detection. We have installed our thermal cameras over the files to monitor the complete file area. As you can see, there are 8 files, and our thermal camera will monitor with more accurately. These are some other industrial applications from our side, which includes fume stack monitoring system, paper roller monitoring, injection molding monitoring, molten metal level monitoring, the coal wax temperature monitoring, early fire detection in garbage bunker also, the slag detection, fire or hotspot detection in server room, battery warehouse monitoring, cathode or anode monitoring in cell house, and many more applications from our side.
We are really thankful to you that you took the time to attend our recent webinar.